Hey YouTube, how you doing? I wanted to show you my plans for hopefully putting a little kitchen in here. First I have to push this cot all the way forward and move this toilet. Okay, so the cot would have to be totally up against the front passenger seat, like that. This is the amount of room I would be having back here. Well, maybe not quite so much. Wouldn't need quite so much. So I got a good foot here that I'd probably want to use. So this is where the kitchen would go. But most important thing, I would like it to be removable. So I'm gonna make some type of template out of cardboard. I'll show you what it's gonna look like, but it's gonna fit right here. But being removable shouldn't be a problem because this is just straight in. And I want to be able to access it from both sides. If it's too cold to cook outside, I want to be able to, you know, maybe get rid of these drawers, sit on my bed and cook from there, and have access to everything from both sides. Alright, this is where my handy dandy tablet comes in. I have a note in here. These are called S notes, called Van Build. I got this idea from a YouTube video of this place that they actually build these camper vans to rent out or to sell. So they don't exactly tell you how to build this. But I did some screenshots from the video. So they're not that great because they're actually from a video. But I'm going to show you what, you know, this is kind of an example of what I would want to, how I would want to build that kitchen back in the back of the van. Alright, so you can see here it has the shelves for storage, an opening here, and an opening to the left with a sink right here and a cook stove on the top. Now this has some type of shelf in the back. I wouldn't want that because that would limit me from accessing it from both sides. And here's another picture of it. So here's the sink with, it's got a freshwater tank and some type of pump. I think it's like a hand pump to get water. I would want to use one of those 12-volt battery powered pumps. So you put the pump in the tank down here, and then you just press a button and water comes out. This is the pump I'm talking about. Portable shower, 12-volt, runs off batteries or car cigarette lighter. I would use that for my sink and also for a shower, which I'll do another video on another time. $35, not bad. And I would want to put it over here so I could access it from front and back. And I'd put a gray water tank there. I'd want a drain in this sink with a long hose. I could either put it into a gray water tank or I could run the hose outside of the van. Here's another screenshot of it. It's a little bit different. It has the refrigerator here, the sink there. So this is where I'd want my sink with the faucet there. I would have a cooler. I would use this for shelves like this. Here's a better shot of it. So you got the sink with the faucet over there. I would use gray water tank, fresh water tank here, shelves for storage, cook stove on top with some food prep area. And if this bitch wasn't in the way, I'm just kidding, I would put my cooler on that side. So my cooler would be possibly a 12-volt or a regular one. I guess I could get a 12-volt because you can also put ice in them if you don't, you know, if it runs out. So, and I do have a 12-volt plug right in the back. So I put that right there on the right side. Again, it'd be all open in the back. There would be some bins here for storage that I could slide out the back of the van or inside the van. You know, the cot would be in the way of the cooler, so I may have to just kind of take that out and bring it around. But at least that's one thing I have to move instead of the way I had to do it last time when I went to New Hampshire. So, I mean, I don't know how to really build things, but this doesn't look too difficult. And maybe I could even find some type of shelving that would work. I could adapt. You know, I'm not really sure. But this one is the best view, like what I would like, except the cooler over there. So I'm hoping by next spring, by summer, if I do any traveling, I can have this set up. So maybe start it in the spring sometime. Let me show you a diagram. So this I made a little, don't make fun of my drawings, but this is a little drawing of what I would want. And what I just said, basically. The faucet over here, battery powered pump. They sell them on Amazon, the 12 volt and battery. You can do either one. So the sink would have a gray water tank, fresh water tank, and the hose would be long enough to run just outside the van. Alright, then I put a 2-burner stove here. These would be bins for storage of utensils, kitchen tools, food. Hopefully that'd be enough storage. I may have to put some stuff in here, like big pans. And on this side would be the cooler. We could plug it right into the 12 volt, or I could put ice in it if I, didn't have enough battery. And they have those adapters that will, you plug it into that, and then the 12 volt, and then it'll leave your car enough juice to start. So it automatically would shut the cooler off, leaving it enough juice to start. This is what I'm talking about, those battery savers. 12 volt battery saver, $27.89 on Amazon. So it would shut the cooler off automatically. So, and then the area for food prep. So this is what I do in my free time. I think and make drawings and plan. So I think this would work. I could use the stove and sink and everything from both sides. I'd have to move some stuff around. Maybe get rid of those plastic drawers or just move them or something. I mean, if I was going away, I wouldn't have that seat in the back. So I'd probably put the plastic drawers there. Here's some examples of some 12 volt coolers I found on Amazon. I'd trying to get the measurements down of how tall and deep, so it would, so this one needs to be 13 inches, so that thing that I build, the shelving, would have to be 13 inches deep to fit this cooler. And this one looks like it's 14 inches. So I would just search, find something that would fit. I think I could fit 13 inches back there, though. So I'm hoping for some feedback from you guys, please. Any ideas, or do you foresee any problems with me doing this? And what do you think would work best? All right. Thanks for watching. Take care.